Sarah, y'all want to
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here this morning to honor and pay tribute to the most successful football team, not only in the history of the University of North Alabama, but in the history of the Gulf South Conference. During the 1993 season, this team standing behind me broke more than 70 school and conference records. The players on this team received 56 individual honors, including an unprecedented 4 first-team All-Americas on one team. The team had the first perfect season. This team had the first perfect season in school and Gulf South Conference history, won the Gulf South Conference Championship and the NCAA Division II National Championship. And I guess what makes it even a little more special is that just 2 years ago, we stood in the same spot and honored our 1991 Division II basketball national champions. And this makes UNA only the second school in the history of Division II to have won a national championship in both football and basketball. To begin our presentations this morning, please welcome Florence Mayor Eddie Frost.
How about those lines? I'd like to recognize 2 or 3 people, or several people that helped make this possible. We had a parade committee. They're standing over here. I'd like them to raise their hands. Steve Pierce, Steve Lee, Greg Thornton, Mike Curtis, and Hap Moore. Let's give them a big hand for setting up the parade. Outdoor advertising for our tremendous sign here that's going to be put on the entrance to the city coming across the bridge. Let's give them a big hand also. Of course, Channel 31 for having a live telecast of this parade. They went beyond I think, what anybody would expect and say that. So everybody, when you see them, give them a big 31, okay? Also, want to recognize this gentleman that has been very instrumental in bringing this championship to the city of Florence, the director, the chairman of the Division II National Football Championship, Grady Lyles. Grady? Also, we would like to kick this off with a proclamation. This is not only a Florence, but this is a whole Shoals area. And we have Mayor Charles Mitchell from Muscle Shoals. Mayor, I'd like you to come up, and Mayor Lawton Nash from Sheffield. Mayor Cahoon could not be here, but let's give them a welcome also. We have a joint proclamation we'd like to read, and I'd like for Coach Wallace to come forward. This sort of tells this proclamation sort of tells what happened this year, and we'd like to read this. We normally don't read them in the entirety, but I think it's appropriate today. It says, whereas the 1993 University of North Alabama football team has distinguished itself as the first team in school history and the Gulf South Conference history to finish the season with a perfect 14-0 season. The 93 team became only the 4th team in Division II to compete such a season. Whereas the Lions won the Gulf South Conference Championship for the 4th time, finished in 7-0, they ranked number 1 in Division II for the final 10 consecutive weeks of the season. And they can also boast the selection of 8 All-Conference and 4 All-American performers from this team. Whereas the entire Shoals area was especially honored to host the Division II championship game at Brawley Stadium, and to have this home team compete for the national title before an overflow crowd and national television audience. And whereas the excitement was overwhelming as we watched the Lions in the national championship game conquer Indiana University of Pennsylvania with a sweet 41-34 victory. For the Shoals area, it was a game we will never forget. Whereas head coach Bobby Wallace, along with his staff, are to be greatly praised for their success in guiding the Lions to their greatest season. Coach Wallace was named Gulf South Conference Coach of the Year, Kodak Regional Coach of the Year, National Coach of the Year by Kodak, Chevrolet, and Football Gazette. And whereas the Shoals area is extremely proud of this team and has set aside Saturday the 29th, 94 in their honor, we extend our most heartily congratulations to them on this special day. Now, therefore, it be proclaimed that the mayors of Florence, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, and Sheffield do hereby join in designating Saturday, January the 29th, 94, as UNA Football National Championship Day in the Shoals. We commend you, Coach Wallace, on this tremendous achievement and join the citizens of the entire Shoals area in showing how proud we are of our champions. Congratulations.